ladies and gentlemen, it's me in the flesh. This is going to be very unusual. I'm going to be going over a bunch of comics that I generally love reading. First, I'm going to start myself off with Daredevil Born Again, the premiere edition for Daredevil Born Again, the TV series. I generally love this comic because someone gave away his identity in ex-girlfriend Karen Page. She's just down on her luck so badly, and it's like she's desperate. As for Matt Murdock, his whole house blew up right here, like in the show. As soon as it blew up, dust. The dust is thick. Could choke on it. There's nothing left. So, that's why I would never have connected it to you. Nothing about it said gangster until this. It was a nice piece of work, Kingpin. You shouldn't have signed it. That was some very corny reading, I ain't gonna lie to myself. But then he spends the next few days literally rotting in his bed, thinking about how the hell he's gonna take down Kingpin. He just grows a full-on beard and now he looks like a creep. I do like his orange hair though. Matt Murdock just kind of questions his sanity a little bit because he beat up a police officer thinking it was part of Kingpin. But then he finally gets to face off against Kingpin, and then of course he gets beaten up and thrown into a taxi and survived? Strong willpower right there. He walks through the streets and he gets stabbed by Santa Claus. He tries to go to his old gym and punches a punching bag and then falls over. And then his mother Maggie decides to take him in and heal him. And then this Page, I think that's what made Matt Murdock want to get back up. When I was a whole lot younger, I was struck across the eyes and blinded by a piece of radioactive garbage. Don't ask me to explain why, but I can smell and hear and taste better than anybody. That's all there is to learn about Matt Murdock. Everything else in my life is gone, except the lesson my father. Except the lesson I learned from my father. Oh my! Everything else in my life is gone, except the lesson I learned from my father. Never give up. Never. But eventually he does heal, then he gets back on his feet and saves Karen Page from fake Daredevil, which Kingpin hired to kill Karen Page, and then this dude who's basically stuck in the Vietnam War is like, gimme red, our boys, okay, gimme blue now. Yeah, Captain America and Daredevil had to team up to stop the bad guy, of course. But yeah, I really love this. I really love this and the TV show. I cannot wait for season 2, generally. I mean, I cannot wait. Alright, next one I got is Ultimate Spider-Man 1. Oh boy, this one was kind of special because when school was coming up, I got this one because the whole band was kicking in and I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna sit there all bored. So I got this comic. I don't remember what exactly made me want to get it, but I got it. It's so adorable and so powerful. It does a whole different take on Spider-Man as a whole, where he's an actual man. I genuinely love this, especially in the first issue. At the very end, this one page was very special, or at least it's like 3 pages that are very special. These people stole your future. These people rob you of your destiny. The question is, do you want it back? He opens the jar, which has a spider in it, and he lets it bite him, and then he gets the Pico-type suit. And then there's... where is it? I know it's around here. Then there's this! It's so cute! Spider-Man and his daughter. It's so cool. I have the 2 other volumes. I've read them. They're really good. I have them in a bookshelf. I want to get volume 4 when it comes out. Alright. Third on the list is Iron Fist. This one was special because there's this group called the Defenders. There's a TV show on them called the Defenders. It's actually pretty good. After watching the show, I was like, man, these characters are so cool, especially Iron Fist. He's in Marvel Rivals. I generally love Marvel Rivals, but when I find out that it's Lin Lai in Marvel Rivals, I'm like, isn't there an original one? And there is. Danny Rand. He's not the first. I know there's an origin comic that goes into the history of the mantle of Iron Fist that has been passed down from generation to generation. Danny Rand is an American who was adopted by a bunch of monks and learns Kung Fu and becomes like this living weapon. He basically gets the Iron Fist, obviously, but then he's given a choice to either eat the fruit of immortality, which will keep him in Kunlun for 10 more years, and then he'll probably be in his 20s or his 30s, never gets his revenge, or leave Kunlun and never visit again for like the next 10 years. Iron Fist wanted his revenge, so he leaves Kunlun and then he goes to find the guy, but the guy literally regrets I don't think he regretted his decision. He was like, I was into your mother, man, so I had to kill your father, and your mother wasn't into me, so yeah. Oh, and while I was leaving, I lost my legs, and I heard you were coming after me, so I hired a bunch of people to like stop you, you know. And so, yeah, you can kill me right now if you want to. But for some reason, Iron Fist just hesitates. He didn't want to kill him, and he just pities him. At least he has somewhat of a heart. You know, that's what makes him so special. Even though you can be a living weapon, but eventually one day, your heart will open up, and I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. In the next few issues, there's a girl, Colleen Wing. I'm generally surprised how in this comic run, she at first is kind of like into Iron Fist, but then she gets kidnapped. It was by somebody. Colleen Wing was kidnapped, and Khan basically tries to get her to be angry at the Iron Fist. So Iron Fist does not have a love interest. Except in the very end, Misty Knight was into Iron Fist and they kiss? What? There's no problem with that, but in the TV series, I saw otherwise. I didn't see Iron Fist or Misty Knight in the Defenders show even like showing a bit of romantic relationship. It was more of Iron Fist and Colleen Wing being together. Except in the comics, she's more like, she's just so straight up weird to him because Iron Fist was so late. It took him months. And Iron Fist is like, okay, you have permission to kill me. But hey, can we be friends though? Okay, that's fine. But overall, what I liked about this book was probably when Iron Fist tried to get her to remember a little bit and then she passed out. This panel right here that made me go, wow, this is actually pretty good. I like the art that it takes. The art style is great. The stories are pretty good. And yeah, Iron Fist is it's pretty good. Well, this is my last one. Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man collection. This is not his full collection, but this is a collection, alright. So I'm gonna be honest. This book amazed me. Jesus, there's like so much detail in it that it makes me go, oh my god, there's so much in each panel, and there's so much gruesome darkness to Spider-Man. I heard that this is kind of like the style of what makes Spider-Man, but the stories are more or less like extraordinarily dark, especially with Hobgoblin, the Lizard, Morbius kidnapping a bunch of homeless people, and then this kind of confused me in the collection. I was like, what the heck? The X-Force, with Spider-Man collaborating with the X-Force to face off against Juggernaut. I didn't read these issues about the X-Force. Peter's so beaten in torment, and it's like, wow, so cool but so dark. Todd McFarlane is a really good artist. Some people have recommended me to read Spawn. I want to read Spawn. I got some other comic books to like show off and review, but yeah, this is it for now. Yeah, thank you for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment if you enjoyed. So yeah.